4, 3, 2, 1. Skip ad. You've clicked that button thousands of times, maybe tens of thousands. You've watched that little yellow bar crawl across your screen like it owes you money. You've physically leaned toward your phone, just waiting for that button to appear. But here's what nobody ever told you. That button, that tiny, almost invisible skip ad button hiding in the corner of your screen, it was not supposed to exist. And the fact that it does, the fact that it shows up after exactly 5 seconds and not 4, not 6, not 10, is the result of one of the most fascinating, most manipulative, and most secretly brilliant decisions in the history of the internet. Stick with me, because by the end of this video, you will understand how that skip button came to be and why. In 2005, YouTube has just launched. It's basically a digital garage sale of cat videos and shaky home recordings. Nobody's making real money yet. Nobody's running real ads yet. Then Google buys YouTube in 2006 for $1.65 billion. And suddenly, someone in a very expensive boardroom asks a very expensive question. How do we actually make this thing profitable? The answer seemed obvious. Ads. Run ads before videos, like TV commercials. Force people to watch them. Done. Easy. Money. And for a while, that's exactly what happened. Pre-roll ads. No skip. No escape. You sat there and you watched a 30-second ad for car insurance, whether you liked it or not, and people hated it with the burning fury of 1,000 suns. Users started abandoning videos. Engagement dropped. People were installing ad blockers like they were survival gear. YouTube was making money, but it was slowly poisoning its own audience. Something had to change. Later on, in 2010, a small team inside YouTube starts running a wild experiment. What if, and stay with me here, what if we let people leave? What if instead of forcing viewers to watch the whole ad, we gave them a choice? The advertisers nearly had a collective heart attack. You want to give people the option to not watch our ads? We're paying for this. But the YouTube team had data. Cold, hard, beautiful data. And the data was saying something counterintuitive and almost poetic. When you give people the freedom to leave, the ones who stay are worth so much more. Think about it. If you're forced to watch an ad, you're not watching it. You're enduring it. You're staring at it with dead eyes, mentally composing your grocery list. But if you chose to keep watching, now you're engaged. Now you're a real potential customer. In 2010, YouTube quietly rolled out what they called TrueView ads, the skippable ad format. And with it came that glorious, revolutionary, slightly anxiety-inducing yellow countdown. The skip button was born. But why 5 seconds? Why not 2? Why not 15? Why not, I don't know, 0? Here's where it gets genuinely fascinating and a little bit sinister. 5 seconds is not random. It is not an accident. It is not some engineer's gut feeling. It is the result of deeply studied human psychology. And it is specifically engineered to do something to your brain before you even realize it's happening. Here's the science. Researchers found that the first 5 seconds of any ad are when brand recognition is formed. If an ad can get its logo, or its jingle, or its key message in front of you in those first 5 seconds, it has done its job, even if you skip immediately after. So advertisers don't actually need you to watch the whole ad. They just need 5 seconds of your attention. That's the minimum viable impression. The psychological footprint. The seed. And here's the twist that makes it even more clever. 5 seconds is just long enough to make you curious. Watch any well-produced ad. In the first 5 seconds, something is always happening. A story is starting. A joke is setting up. A mystery is being introduced. Just enough to make part of your brain whisper. Wait, what happens next? Some people skip. Some people, more than you'd think, don't. And YouTube charges advertisers only when you watch past the 30-second mark. Or watch the whole thing if it's under 30 seconds. So every skip before that, the advertiser pays nothing. You heard that right. You're out here feeling victorious, aggressively smashing skip, thinking you're robbing these corporations blind. And they're sitting there going, perfect. Brand awareness achieved. Cost $0. You've been played. We've all been played. Now here's what's wild. The skip button didn't just change advertising, it changed everything. It changed how ads are made. Suddenly, creative directors had to think like thriller writers. They had to make something so gripping, so funny, so emotionally charged in 5 seconds flat that you wouldn't skip. Old Spice, Dollar Shave Club, that legendary tie insurance commercial that made the entire internet cry. These viral ads exist because of the skip button. The pressure of 5 seconds created masterpieces. It changed how creators make content too.
Hello, ladies. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back at your man. Now back to me. Sadly, he isn't me. But if he stopped using lady-scented body wash and switched to Old Spice, he could smell like he's me. Look down. Back up. Where are you? You're on a boat with the man your man could smell like. What's in your hand? Back at me. I have it. It's an oyster with 2 tickets to that thing you love. Look again. The tickets are now diamond. Anything is possible when your man smells like Old Spice and not a lady. I'm on a horse.
When YouTube saw that skippable ads performed better than forced ones, the philosophy bled into everything. Thumbnails got more dramatic, hooks got sharper. The first 10 seconds of every YouTube video became sacred ground because creators knew if they didn't grab you fast, you were already reaching for the back button. The skip button made the entire internet better at storytelling, and it made one more thing possible, something that matters more than any of us probably want to admit. It gave creators a performance metric. YouTube could now tell advertisers exactly how engaging their content was. Not views, not impressions, actual attention. That's worth more than 1 billion forced eyeballs. So the next time you're sitting there, thumb hovering, waiting for that skip button to appear, remember what's actually happening. You're not just watching a countdown. You're sitting inside one of the most carefully engineered psychological experiments ever designed. A system built on the radical idea that freedom converts better than force, that a single willing viewer beats 1,000 reluctant ones. 5 seconds. That's all it took to change how we watch, how brands speak, and how stories get told in the digital age. And here's the final twist, the one that'll really mess with you. This video, right now, everything I did in the first 30 seconds. The dramatic music, the countdown, the cliffhanger, that was all a hook, engineered to keep you watching, just like the ads you skip. The game is everywhere, and now you see it. If this blew your mind even a little, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this channel more than you know. Subscribe if you want more deep dives into the hidden systems shaping how we live online, because trust me, the rabbit hole goes much deeper. And drop a comment below. Do you skip ads immediately, or do you actually watch them? No judgment. Well, maybe a little judgment. I'll see you in the next one.